All right, shalom, shalom. Want to first off and foremost give all praises. When we don't face east, give all praises on the glory. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and River Well. And much peace, safety, and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four winds, pushing his truth and sincerity and diligence. All right, it's the Great Millstone, Lake Charles, Louisiana camp again, coming out on the highways and hedges, man, of what? First and foremost, ultimately, give out the words of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Yahweh Shem Shah. You see? And ultimately warn the people, okay? Because what great destruction is at hand, man. While everyone is going about living, you see this beautiful day, man. All right, they don't see everything that's being brought forth or that's actually being done behind the scenes, man. You see Yahweh Shem Shah, who is the heavenly Father, man. All right, his true Hebrew name, and Yahweh Shai, his true name is the one who what the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. They're making major moves to what ultimately deliver the elect. All right. So let me get Ezekiel 3 and 17. Well,
17.
yeah.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
That's right. So the Lord's men, man, who we have basically made those chosen vessels, all right, to basically instill his words in them, all right. He said he has set us as what? Watchmen, man, upon what? A housetop, all right. That means we're on top, basically watching out to warn the people, man, all right. Warn these people and let everybody know that what a great destruction is about to meet the face of America, all right. To warn you and tell you that what famine is at hand, all right. You go to your local Walmarts, man, you see that hey, they're actually on their last leg, all right. They're running out of meat supply. You have meat factories, man, or plants, they have been shut down, you know. So how much more what water to come in, all right, and other non-perishable things, you see. But yet, while you people have liberty, you see, you're not seeking the face of Yahweh Shem Shah. You see, while it's still day, man, like the scripture speaks of. All right.
It says, Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
That's right. So you're not getting warning from us, man. You're getting warning from Yahweh Shem Shah. Let me get that in Matthew 10. See? Luke 10, 16, you know what I'm saying? Because you're getting these words directly from Yahweh Shem Shah, man. When they implement this RFID chip, you know, once this dollar crash, man, what are you gonna do? You see? Because ultimately, the riches of this world are not gonna profit you anything, man, when the Lord makes their return. All right. And first, man, the Lord is gonna show His return by way of this place crashing. All right. Go ahead.
This is Luke 10 and 16. It say, He that heareth you heareth me, and he that despiseth you despiseth me.
That's right, man. He that hears you, hears me. So if you're able to ultimately receive these words, all right, you're receiving the words from the Heavenly Father, man. All right, go ahead.
It say, and he that despiseth me despiseth him that sent me.
That's right, man. So ultimately, if you despise us, you're despising the Lord. You despise the Lord, you have a major problem with the Heavenly Father, man, when everything is all said and done. All right? You can come out here, you can scoff, you know, you can hate us, but ultimately, hey, we understand it, man. We understand that what the men of old was always hated, man, for what? Actually want to do what's right. And that's why, the slaying of Yahweh Shem Shah shall be many, man, because the multitudes are not subject to actually coming into which with understanding, man. You see why? Because it wasn't given unto them. All right, let me get that real quick in Matthew 13 and 9. Oh, sure.
This is Matthew 13 and 9. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear.
That's right. Who have what? Ears to understand, man. Who have ears to receive this. All right, let them hear. Go ahead.
And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables?
That's right, man, because everything the Lord spoke of, man, it was in parables, okay? It was only set to what? A certain small remnant of people to hear, man. Go ahead.
And he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
Why?
But unto them it is not given.
You see? But unto them is not given, man. So it's going to be a small remnant who the Lord wanted to hear these things. See? Everybody else, they were going to be what? Blinded. Go ahead.
For whosoever had to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance, and whosoever had not from him shall be taken away even that he had.
God. See? So, man, you're subject to hearing these things, all right? That's why you have the men of the Lord stretching forth his hand by way of the prophets, man, to tell you it's now time to get right, man, all right? Because, all right, God, because this glorious kingdom, man, that we're speaking about is not going to be given to everyone, man. Everyone is not going to have a piece of the pie like you have here in America, all right? Go ahead.
Back in Ezekiel.
Yeah.
All right, verse Ezekiel 3:18, it says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
You see, those hey, the slander of the Lord should be many unto the wicked. Why? Because the wicked will not forsake their way, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
You see, so it's just not one-sided. All right, this thing is not one-sided. That's why we have to come out here and do this work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So that we don't have. You see, so that we don't have blood on our hands, man. All right. That's why we come out here and move, man, according to the Spirit, and give out these words. See? Got some more on that.
It says, yet if thou warn the wicked,
Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and you clearly see all throughout the four winds, man, that we are warning the wicked. All right, we're seeking out and trying the Spirit by the Spirit to see exactly who is of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, who is of the elect, of those ones that's gonna put on of the elect and do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It's sincerity and truth. Okay, go ahead.
it says, and he turned not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
You see, but you have delivered your soul, man. For what? Giving that righteous warning through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. So guess what? When the Lord makes their return, no one can say that they haven't been warned. All right. No one can say that they haven't passed by the prophets, man. They can't say that the Lord didn't reach out his hand to pull them in. You see? Because the Lord have numerously pulled and basically wanted to give you people these words, man. But what did you do? You shunned them away. All right.
This is Isaiah 3 and verse 10. It says, say ye to the righteous. All right, so this is, like the verse said, it's two-sided. So this is what the Lord said to the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat of the fruit of their doings, man. Right. All right, so you're gonna eat of the fruit of your doings for you doing this labor and basically doing what was required of you. You're gonna receive what? Your crown of life, man. All right. It say, woe, which is destruction and death. Woe unto the wicked. All right. So this is the other side, man. This is the left-hand side. This is the wicked. All right. It say, it shall be ill. All right, ill as in what you get ILL as in like a sickness or whatever.
That's right. It ain't gonna be pleasing unto you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because what does Matthew 5 and 18 says? Woe to them that desire the day of the Lord. You see, you people are looking forward to the Lord's coming, but you don't actually know. Guess what? With 100% truth, man, the Lord is not coming to give out handshakes and hugs and lollipops and kisses and shit, man. Say the Lord is gonna come with what? A sword. You see? And he's not coming to just show you the sword. Hey, man, a lot of death is going to be brought forth. Why? Because Jake does not listen. Well,
it say, woe unto the wicked. All right, so death. All right, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him. So everybody is going to be given what basically their portion, man.
That's right.
All right, the portion which you shall receive from the doings of your hands, man.
Right.
All right, from all throughout your life and everything that you decided to do. Like the verse said, the wicked choose not to turn from their wicked deeds, man.
Jeremiah 66 real quick. See, because they choose not. That's why in 2 Peter say what? The Lord is not slack concerning his promise that what? All will come to repentance. But the Lord knew from the beginning those that wouldn't follow him. You see? And they're still continuously doing the same things over the day.
This is Jeremiah 6:16. Thus said the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and act for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
Because what? Woe to them that call evil good and good evil. You see? Actually, the good way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua isn't pleasing to them, man. You see? They don't want to accept, like it's spoke about in Ezekiel, the 1st chapter. When he said eat the bitter and the sweet. Yeah. They just want the good. They just want the sweet. You know? Ultimately, the bitter is really what matters, man. You see, those bitter herbs, man, that's what's good.
Yeah.
That's what's basically better for you, man. When everything is all said and done, you see, you have good times all the time. When bad times come, you're gonna easily flee.
Yeah.
You see, but guess what? That's why the Lord said, "What my men shall basically be brought through that fire, man." You see? Yeah, some more on that.
What? No, that was
6:16.
hold on a second.
So they will not.
Yeah, that's what. I'm gonna read it again. It say, "Thus said the Lord: Stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, We will not walk therein. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, Hearken to the sound of the trumpet, which is our voices, man.
That's
All right. It say, but they said, We will not hearken, man, because that trumpet, which is our voices, is giving out a war cry, man. All right, it's giving out warning, man. It's letting you know, prepare, get ready, because what? Great destruction and evil is to come, man.
Right.
And if you don't want to get caught in that crossfire, man, you must hearken unto the words, man. That's like somebody telling you, well, look, there's going to be a drive-by here at 6 o'clock. Don't be there.
Right.
But you be there anyway.
Right. Because what Jake is in the spirit of not having faith, man. They got to see everything to believe it. But guess what? By you being in that spirit, man, you're gonna be too late. You know, you're gonna you're the main problem, bro. You see, you're gonna be the reason why you don't get on that ship, or you don't be found favorable in the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You see, that's the problem with our nation, man. Our nation has to get themselves out of the equation. You see, put ourselves to the side, man. That's why the scripture says we're subject to being living sacrifices, man. You see, Jake just want everything to be smooth sailing.
Because the scriptures say that the wicked said that they would do every evil imagination according to their hearts, basically walking towards their own devices, man.
Right.
They choose not to fear the Lord and to seek the old path, like the brother scripture said, and walk in righteousness, man.
Right.
And that's why the scriptures say that what? He that fleeth from wickedness maketh himself a prey, man.
Just to back up about asking for those old paths, man. This is Isaiah 58:12. It says, and they that shall be of thee shall build up old wastes, man. It says, thou shalt raise up the foundations of many generations. You know, the generations of old, man. It says, foundations of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of paths to dwell in, man. So basically just backing up that point of asking for those old paths, so that you find rest for your soul.
That's right, the restorer of paths, man. You see, ultimately that came about when you had John the Baptist, man. You see, he came and led that way. All right. Then Yahweh Shai came, and Yahweh Shai left us the blueprint of everything that we needed. You see, so that's why you have a restorer of riches. You don't have a preach about Grammy Isaiah 1:23.
All right, this is Jeremiah 44 and verse 5. All right, it say, let me see. All right, I'm gonna read verse 4 with it. It say, howbeit I sent you all my servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate. All right, so the Lord basically said that what? He's letting it be known that what? He sent his men, he sent his overseers, man. And it say that in Acts, man, that he made us overseers. All right. It say to do not this abominable thing that I hate, basically telling you to flee from wickedness and flee from fornication, man, and walk in righteousness, all right, towards our power, all right. It say
not real quick, just not serving those other gods, man,
mm-hmm.
because that's the main reason why we're in this predicament today as a nation, man. Serving other gods, doing ultimately the abominable things that the Lord hates. So that goes to show you right there that what the Lord isn't all love. It's things that the Lord would highly not recommend you to do.
Yeah.
You see, and if you do those things, what do you have? Things like being brought into slavery. You see. Go ahead.
It say verse 5, but they hearken not. All right, because what you see it now in this time, man. They don't hearken to the men of the Lord. They don't hearken to the trumpet, man. You see. All right, it say, but they hearken not, nor incline their ears to basically turn away from what they're doing, man. They didn't incline their ears to listen, neither did they bother to understand, man. The scriptures say the ass knoweth his owner. It say, but my people not consider. Just paraphrasing the scripture. It say, incline their ears to turn from their wickedness, to burn no incense unto other gods. And you understand anything about incense, like sacrifices. I was about to say, because what? they're sending up sacrifices to other gods rather than to what? Their true power, man.
Right.
It say, verse 6, wherefore my fury, his anger, Connor's gonna say, and my anger was poured forth and was kindled in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, and they are wasted and desolate as at this day, man. All right, so what? And it's speaking of what? The time of old, man. So how much more now, man? When the Lord makes his return, like the brother said, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, man. You're doing the same thing that you were doing back then, man.
Right. That's why the Lord said, hey, when King Solomon, man, he said, what, of 1,000 men, I found one.
Yeah.
You see? So how much more today? You see? And we understand that only the elect are gonna be right in the eyes of the Lord. You see? But that's why the scriptures say what? If it wasn't for the hey man, grab me that real quick. Matthew 22 and 24, or 24 and 22. That's what it is, 24 and 22. That's right, man. Unless the Lord had left the elect, man, it wouldn't no flesh to be saved.
Isaiah 2, that's crazy. That's wild. All right, so this is Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
You see, only for the elect's sake, man, and that's what we're out here to do. To compel the elect to come in, man. But as for everybody else, you see that, guess what? Their flesh would not be saved, man.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're turning the Lord's hand away, man. The Lord is constantly trying to feed them with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, giving them faith, all these things, and they're despising it, man.
Yeah.
You got to free up? All right, grab me that. Luke.
Yeah. Hold on. What I'm going to say? Oh, yeah.
I need that.
Yeah. That Luke? You say Luke?
Luke
14 and 16.
Yeah.
This is Luke chapter 14, verse 16. All right. It say, then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper and bade many.
You see? Trying to constantly feed you with what? Precious things. A great supper. It doesn't say a regular supper. It says great. Go ahead.
It say, and sent his servants at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are now ready.
So did the Lord do these things himself? No. It said he sent his servants. To what? Obeyed many. Go ahead.
It say, and they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said unto him, I have brought a piece of ground, and I must need go and see it.
That's Jake, man. You see, they said they all got together and came with one consent, making excuse. Now is no time for excusing, making excuses and turning away the Lord, man. Putting the Lord on hold. The same way you're putting the Lord on hold, guess what? When you're hungry in those times that you're gonna be troubled, the Lord is gonna do the same, even more worse, man. Go ahead.
I pray thee have me excused. And another said, I have brought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee have me excused.
See, because your ox, man, you see, that bring forth your basically money. You know, if you're in the trade or selling, you see. So they go to show you they're putting all these things before the Lord, man. Lord, real quick,
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no tearing to turn to the Lord, man. And that's exactly what those guys were doing, man. You know, they were putting everything before, you know, the one and only true power, man. You know, it says, and putting out off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. Why? Because, hey, the Lord is not fooling with you, man. You know, because, hey, you put him on the back burner. Now, hey, it's time for the same thing to happen to you, man. You know, you didn't hearken to my words, so, hey, you're gonna pay for that, man. You know, I'm gonna laugh at your calamity, you know?
Bro. And it said what in our security, man. In your security, you're not even worried about nothing because what? You know you're good. You see? And that moment that you're just thinking that you're good, everything is going the way you want it, that's when the Lord is gonna come back. That's why the scriptures tell you in numerous amount of occasions that what? The Lord is gonna come like a thief in the night, man. That's why what? The true men of the Lord are constantly gonna be on the watch no matter what, man.
I appreciate what you just said. This is Luke. Jump back to the con. This is Luke 12 and 18. All right, because the brother spoke about what we were just saying, like what in that time you feel as if you're good and you're just comfortable with life, man. All right. It say, and I will say to my soul, no, Salakia 18. It say, and he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater. And there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. But we understand that this scripture was speaking of the rich. All right, but watch how it ties in. It say, and I will say to my soul, So thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. So what? In this sense, he's comfortable, man. You have a guy that feel as if he's good in this time, but not really paying attention to what's to come, man. All right. It say, and he's not taking heed to himself, man.
Hey, and ultimately showing you that what those the riches and the little things that you will find so much desire in, that you people have today, man, it's temporal.
Yeah.
You know, because what you're gonna run out of food, you're gonna run out of everything that you stock. Then what you're gonna do? You see, that's why Apostle Paul said, "Well, we look not on the things that are basically temporal, but the things that are eternal, man." You see, we're looking everything is based off of a spiritual sense with us, man, because we know that we're gonna have to call on Yahweh Shem Shah. You see, and we have enough faith to believe and know that the Lord is gonna come through. Why? Because He did this previous to this, man. So how much more when we really need it?
Verse 20 say, but the Most High said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. All right, so what? Your soul is required of you, man. You finna come out. You know, it say, then who shall the things be within thou hast provided, man? Well, where's all of that going to be, which you provided and which you made an excuse to go run to, man? Where's that going to be when the day of the Lord come, man? Because the scriptures say what? Riches profit not in the day of the Lord, man.
So your ox is not gonna save you. You know, your crops, your food is not gonna save you. Your money, because we clearly see it's time for the chip to be ushered in. You see, and the scripture clearly says what you have not the chip, you're not gonna eat nor buy, nor sell nor trade. You see, so what are you gonna do then? The land that you buy, guess what? You've wasted all that time to building a big ass house and get actually established over here. Now you have to be moved out of that house. See?
And all the time that you wasted doing these earthly things, man, instead of minding what spiritual things and storing up your kingly treasures, man. When it comes to that time and that hour, all right, when the Lord starts to bring hell upon this place, man, you won't be defended, man.
Right.
What's going to be your defense? All right, because the whole time you're supposed to be building up faith, but you was building up your empire.
Right.
You see, all right. So this is verse 21. So is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich towards the Most High.
Woo. He's not rich towards Most High. It's showing you that he has no value in the Lord's eyes. That's another cut with the all love scriptures. You see? Clearly, man, hey man, Yahweh Shem outside, hey man, the way the Lord works is beautiful, man. To show you that you can put trust in all of these things, but at the end of the day, guess what? They're not gonna benefit you anything. Jump back to the Luke 14. You got some on that?
No, that was it. This is verse 19. It say, and another said, I have bought. I read that. So like verse 20. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come.
His wife. Hey, I gotta worry about my old lady. You know what I'm saying? No. Our job is to do the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
And that's
Come out here and compel the elect.
It's like the verse that say that what? When you talking about marrying his wife and doing all these things, man, the scriptures say that what? Make it as if you have no family. The scriptures say what? If you're not willing to cast off your life and basically neglect your mother, your brother, you know, whoever. You know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to bear your cross, man, you're not worthy to be a disciple of the Lord, man.
Right, man. And that a lot of guys basically come into this thing where, like the scriptures say, man, not actually counting the cost of the discipleship, man. Knowing what comes with it. All right? You're subject, hey, man, we're going to be hated. All right? But ultimately, guess what? Through everything, Yahweh Shem Shah got us, man.
And you got to understand, man, coming into this truth, man, the Lord is basically taking you from a false way, man. The Lord tell you that what? He hate every false way, man. The way of this world is false. The family that you feel as if that there's there for you, man, they're really not there for you, man. That's a false way. The Lord is actually taking you from what's fake and putting you into real. And that's why he told you, he say what? Who is my brother? Who is my mother? Who is my father, man? The ones that do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, is my mother, my brother, and so on and so forth, man. So this is your real family, man.
Right.
You have to cast off every fleshly thing and every person that is what on the outside of this body, man, because we are all we have.
Hey, you basically got to cast off that illusion, man.
Yeah.
That's why when we went back to Matthew, it says, what unto you is given, man. So if you're able to receive these things and see, you know what? You have some on that?
Yeah, I got one more verse.
Okay, kind.
Want me to read it right now?
Yeah.
All right, this is verse 21. So that servant came and shewed his Lord these things, Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, Go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and bring a hither the poor, and the
poor,
the mammoth,
the main,
the main, and the halt, and the blind.
All the lowly, man. All the lowly. The Lord said, you know what? I tried to give them a chance. Bring in the lowest of the low, the ones that's what most despised. You see, and then He's gonna do what? Make them whole.
Yeah.
By what? Having His wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Having His truth. Okay. And that's exactly the movie that you're gonna see play out today, man. The ones that's most despised, the men that you see, hey man, busting our ass for y'all, watching me outside, man. Wish we can't outgive the Lord, man. You see, we can do what the Lord allows us to do, and ultimately have that extra push. But hey, man, the Lord is gonna ultimately uplift us in due time. See?
This is 1 Corinthians 1:28. It says, and base the things of the world and things which are despised have the Most High chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught the things that are, man. So just like the brother said, man, hey, He's gonna use the lowly and uplift them, man, to show that everybody else is not shit, man. You know,
showing you the most, showing you that the most despised basically have value in the Lord's eyes. Says that what He that touches you touches the apple of my eye, man. See?
I got a precept real quick. The brother precept, what it said, like the brother was saying, the Lord is going to make, He's going to pick up the lowly to show everybody else. And the Lord also said in that chapter that what? He choose the weak things of the world to confound the
choose the foolish.
Yeah. All right. So this is Luke 7:41. It say there was a certain creator which had two debtors. All right. So you have two people that owe. All right. So you check it out, like the Lord said. I mean, like that man said in Luke. He said that what? Man, look, since y'all got all these excuses, go get me the blind, go get me the man, go get me these very, very low people. All right. So there was a certain creator which had two debtors, and the one who owed 500 pence, and the other 50. All right. So you have one that owed 500 pence and one that owed 50 pence. All right. So, and when they had nothing to pay, He frankly forgave them both. So He forgave both of them. All right. All right. It say, tell me, therefore, which of them love Him most. All right. So in this scenario, you see that what? The blind, he owes more, man. He's lower than the person that the Lord gave a chance to, man. So he's that's the thing. Who's gonna love Him most? The person that owed the most is gonna love Him the most, man. That's why He said, go give me this person in. Because when they come in, they're gonna go 10 times as harder. That's gonna be the person that's gonna give me their all because they owe more.
Look at when the Lord dispersed all the talents, and He said, Salaki, Yaakov, when the Lord dispersed all the talents, and He said, hey, you know what? The one who He gave the least talents to, take it and give it to who? The one who had the most. You know, He gonna go, 10 times, and He had, 10 talents. You see? So He gonna go the hardest, man.
Oh. Yeah, it's a lot, but I'm gonna start at verse 37 because it was, I'm gonna read 37. It say, and behold, a woman, because this is the people, because the parable that I just read was what Yahushua gave from between Simon and a woman. All right, so it say, and one of the Pharisees desired him that he would eat with him, and he went into the Pharisee's house and sat down to meat. All right, it say, and behold, a woman in the city, which was a sinner, when she knew, no, this was the Pharisee, Salaki. It say, she knew Yahushua sat at meat in the Pharisee's house, brought in alabaster box of ointment, and stood at his feet behind him weeping, and began to wash his feet with tears. So with tears, she began to wash the Lord's feet. All right. It say,
no, and that basically shows you what a sorrowful countenance.
Yeah.
See, not only make yourself low, but hey, you actually understand it, man. Look, I know what I have to do. I'm real sorry, Lord. Go ahead.
It say, and did weep, and did wipe them with her hair. So she washed the Lord's feet with her tears, and wiped and dried his feet off with her hair, man.
Total humility.
Yeah.
Sincerity.
Yeah.
It say, and kissed his feet and anointed them with the ointment, all right, that she had in the alabaster box. All right. It say, now when the Pharisees which had bidden him saw it, he spake within himself, saying, this man if he were a prophet, would have known who and what manner of woman this is that toucheth him, for she is a sinner. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Simon, I have somewhat to say unto thee. And he said, Master, say on. And that's when it say, there was a certain creator which had 2 debtors, and the woman owed 500 pence and the other 50. And when they had nothing to pay, he frankly forgave them both. Tell me therefore which of them loved him most. And you see who loved him most.
Just because you see, because hey man, she made herself real low.
Yeah.
It goes back to the other parable when it said that she gave all he had. You know what I'm saying? You got some more?
Yeah, that it is right here. All right, I'm gonna skip down to verse 44 because this one I like this part. All right, it say I'm gonna read 43. Simon answered and said, I suppose that he whom he forgave most. So whomever he forgave the most is out. That's the one that he, you know what I'm saying? It say, and he said unto him, thou hast rightly judged. And he turned to the woman and said unto Simon, seest thou this woman? So you see this woman, you see the way she is, you see how low she is, all right? And you compare this woman to the blind. When the Lord said, what, man, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not taking it and seriousness. You know, it's not serious to you. All right? It say, and he turned to the woman and said, Simon, seest this woman? I entered into thine house, and thou gavest me no water for my feet.
See?
But
see? She gave all she had.
Yeah.
And that's what matters the most to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You giving all you have. Give me a real quick John 15 and 13, man. See? Yahweh Shah gave what? Us all he had.
Yeah.
He gave his whole life for. So how much more us receiving this truth and doing the same thing for our brothers that we stand next to in this truth, man? See? Because what the scriptures say, Salaki, what the scriptures say, man, if you you say you love me and you love not your brothers right next to you, what you do see, hey man, get out of here. You're a liar. Go ahead, real quick.
This is John chapter 15, verse 13. It says, greater love have no man than this, that a man that laid down his life for his friends.
It's no greater love than that. You see? Because you got grammar in Romans, no, it's no limitation on love. That Romans 8. And he spared not his own son.
Yes,
Like Romans 8.
8:20 something. My page is showing it. 28 or 32.
I know. Yeah, 32.
Right here. 32.
I knew it was around this area. All right, so this is Romans 8:32. He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things?
You see, which ultimately ties into the lesson, man. We're doing the work of Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, and the scripture tell you that what the Lord is not basically unfaithful, man. I'll grab it. This is Salaki. I don't want to butcher it, but it tells you that.
I got a precept here.
You could run the Salaki, bro.
All right, this is Psalms 37. All right, in verse 4. All right, it say, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee all the desires of thy heart, man.
Right.
You see, so that's why I say, shall he not freely give us all things if he sent up his son, man? All right, to be what a propitiation for us, man. That was no greater love, man. All right, for what? And that's why I say in 1 John 3, it say that what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that real quick.
This is Hebrews 6 and 10. It says, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shewed toward his name. You see? So just like what the lady, man, she showed